Good evening, NorCal Karters. And we are live. This is the upcoming events in the Northern California karting scene. And tonight is November 18th. And this week, there's the biggest race of the year for many of you, the SKUSA SuperNationals. That kicks off on Wednesday in Las Vegas at the Rio. And again, that's taking place this week. You could go to their website and check out some live broadcasting from the SKUSA crew. And there's a number of NorCal teams and drivers that have headed down to Las Vegas for the SuperNationals. And a lot of this is kind of the last race for many drivers for this year. And also rewinding it back to go to local. This Saturday, there's a swap meet in Stockton at the San Joaquin Fairgrounds. So it starts at 8 a.m. on Saturday, November 23rd. The karting swap meet, from my understanding, it's also open to motorcycles. So karting and motorcycle swap meet. This Saturday, November 23rd, the Stockton San Joaquin Fairgrounds. And we have next week is going to be November 28th is Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. One of my favorite holidays, so I'm really looking forward to it. And Saturday, November 30th, the NCK, Northern California Karters, which is our local road racing group, they kick off their 2020 racing season at Sonoma. So that is a Saturday, November 30th. So it's 2 days after Thanksgiving. They kick off their 2020 season at Sonoma. So that's going to be on the big track. And many of you still call it Sears Point. Some of you call it Infineon. Some of you call it Sonoma. But it's on the big track. So that's the NCK Road Racing Group. So they're going to be out there again, November 30th. And I'm pretty excited. Last week I had a great guest on the podcast, Scott Speed, and he's about as NorCal Karter as you can get. He is from Manteca. He lives on the East Coast now, but he's from Manteca, and he called in and spent about 45 minutes with us on a podcast. We were all over the place. It wasn't really organized or anything else, but I really appreciate Scott taking the time to come onto the podcast, and I'm going to try to bring him back on and do a live question and answer. So stay tuned. So last week we had a little bit of a glitch with some of the live settings. The Spreaker app, which is what I use, Spreaker, so Spreaker. It was live on Spreaker. Is live on a couple of the social media channels. However, it was not live on Facebook. So we have that rectified. So in the future, all the podcasts should be live on Facebook as well. But when in doubt, norcalkarters.com, click on podcasts. And a number of the racing series, KPX, they are going to have a race date at the Kinsman Kart Club in 2020. They are also going to have a race date at the Blue Max Kart Club in Davis in 2020. So look for updates on norcalkarters.com. We have their tentative schedule. Well, it's not tentative. We have their schedule posted on the calendar. So it's they're already live for 2020. Let's see. Cambrian Go-Karts took over Prairie City Kart Track. Their calendar is live on norcalkarters.com. Click on the calendar. You can see their schedule for next year. And everyone else, I'm waiting for schedules. So get them to me so we can get them online. And yeah, we have a short podcast tonight because everyone is either done racing for the year, they're down at Supernats, or they were down at the Rock the Rio event. Again, it's been a great year, and NCK kicks off November 30th. So as soon as some of you are wrapping up, NCK kicks back up. And once again, I want to thank our quarterly podcast sponsor, RockCupUSA.com. That's ROKCUPUSA.com. So rockcupusa.com, thank you for the support, and we do appreciate it. We are also looking for sponsors for 2020. We are going to have a number of different packages available to fit your needs. So stay tuned for that, or send me a quick email and we'll send a package out to you. And for the listeners, thank you for the support. Thank you for the shares. Thanks for checking in. Go to norcalcarters.com and then click on the podcast link. Go through some of the past episodes. We've had some really good episodes recently. And the upcoming events, again, I appreciate a lot of your feedback. So a number of you had said you want more events posted further out. So I've implemented that. And that's what this project is about. It's about the NorCal Carter. So I'm really I really want to get past Thanksgiving. I want to get back in my cart. I want to go out to the local tracks and just drive. And I want to go hang out with some more, I call them the weekend warriors or the non-racers, and get their perspective, get their point of view. I should have my podcast live this weekend at the swap meet. We will be down there. So again, that's in Stockton. I'll have the podcast live interviewing various people. And that's a great way just to bring people out. If you have a friend that's been asking you about karting, bring them out to the swap meet. They don't have to buy anything, but then maybe they'll get a better understanding of what karting really is. And that's really about it. So everybody, have a wonderful evening. Again, I really do appreciate your support. We're still selling NorCal Carter t-shirts. We accept donations, and we're just going to keep this thing rolling into 2020. And we have some exciting things coming up to, make this website and make these podcasts better. So again, I really do appreciate the support, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great evening.